Alrighty, this is the dragon playthrough of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. Deck is up. Alright, this is what's in the deck. Blue Eyes is a deck leader. 3 Blue Eyes himself, Ciaru, Red Eyes, Black, and Meteor Dragons. Apart from your regular equip cards, we do have Ultimate Dragon Ritual as well, which we probably won't use. It's a lot of material to summon when we can make a regular Blue Eyes that much stronger very easily. The dragons, there's a fair few of them, but the weaker ones, we're just not going to need them. But in terms of dragons, as you see, there are quite a few of them. But the nature of this game, you need to be able to hit hard. I might need to, even with the crush terrains, I probably won't even actually need a dragon under 1500. So, if you're familiar with the game, the starting scene is with you in the Stonehenge with Simon McMurrin, who has summoned you to help fight. For these runs, I'll start off with siding against him and going on to defeat Yugi. And, actually I did forget a card. I did forget to put Mountain in. Alright, let's get rid of these. Yeah, I did forget to put a field spell card in. I might get rid of a Meteor Dragon in exchange for Mountain. Alright, Red Eyes can be equipped with all of those. So the Dragon Run's not going to be very difficult. A lot of the dragons in the game are pretty powerful compared to what a lot of these decks use. So they hit hard. They've got a lot of really good equip cards. There's another one for Red Eyes as well. Is my deck leader? He doesn't have any abilities yet. But there we go. That is a win on. Oh, nearly a win on first turn. Mystical Elf. If that didn't have the effect, I would have won on that attack. The dragons in general are usually pretty good in Yu-Gi-Oh, as players of Yu-Gi-Oh would know. So, siding with Seto, we're using... The only downside with dragons in this game is that they do come with a deck cost of summoning. All of my monsters are 6 and higher. So when you summon one of them, you're probably not going to be able to summon another one for a couple of turns. Alright, that should be a win. The Taya's pretty easy. You can use her to farm wins for Soul of the Pura and also some slots, as well as a reincarnation. Alrighty, like traps. But on the game, I've got most of the cards. I haven't got all of them, but I've got most of them. I think I need maybe like 50 or so cards, and they're not relevant for this sort of run where we're just running through the games or the duelists to see if a type deck will win. Obviously, all of the type decks will be able to do it. Let me just add a Mountain to the deck. Mountain, I have 2 of them. I might actually just get rid of Ciaru and a Meteor Dragon to have both of those mountains in. I'm not going to need Ciaru. Meteor Dragon and Red Eyes Black Dragon can fuse together to create Meteor Black Dragon, which is a 3500 base attack, which is very strong for this game. Tristan. Tristan is a terrible duelist on this game. He's got the weirdest AI strategy. He just kind of moves his cards from left to right in just randomness. Although he does have Patrician of Darkness. He's got a couple of okay warrior monsters. I think he might have... He might have like a 16 to 1800 attacker as well. So if you're starting with a new deck, Tristan is actually a relatively easy opponent to beat. And you can farm some cards off of him. Alright, as Tristan usually allows, we'll walk a card straight up to his deck leader. Blue Eyes is not compatible with any of those equipped cards. However, he's not going to need it against Tristan. That might be a Spellbind. Yeah. That's okay, one more attack. We'll just about do Tristan in. See, now that could very well be a monster and he could just get attacked. And he had a magic card next to him. It was a Fairy Meteor Crush. Wait, what? Tristan has that? Randomly selects 10 spaces on the field and destroys any card in play on that space. Oh god. Alright, there's Red Eyes. Let's play Mountain. I don't think Fairy Meteor Crush comes up in the graveyard slots. Alright, this will be a win. Oh, hang on. Don't need Invigoration. In fact, I probably don't need Invigoration in the deck at all, to be honest. It can stay. Meteor Dragon isn't... Meteor Dragon's an Earth Dragon, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Oh no, Fairy Meteor Crushes in the graveyard slot. If I get it. Oh, damn you to hell. I think I do already have it. But man, I did not know Tristan had that card. Anyway, moving on. She's a tricky one. She can get her monsters very, very strong, very, very early in the duel, but she shouldn't be an issue. We've already got the mountain terrain, so that neutralizes everything for us as well. Alright, let's get rid of... Yeah, he's an Earth. Okay, let's get rid of him. Mirror Balls in the deck only for the 1800 and 1900 deck strength mana ones, because they are very, very cheap, dirty tactic duelists. They use Ryoku and Raigekis, Tremendous Fires, etc. Let's get rid of that. think I might have ran over my invigoration. I'm gonna guess that's a magic card. This is what I'm talking about with my 3 equip cards. And it was a Harpy, so it's Harpy Lady Sisters. So I'm hoping to draw a Red Eyes. Alright, it's got, yeah, see that's what I mean, it's got 3950. And this is the 3rd duelist. Like literally the 3rd duelist in the game. Alright, let's get rid of Mountain and Invigoration. Actually, I better not leave Invigoration there, because that will... Oh, no, it won't. Never mind. Let's get rid of it. Alright, we'll stop a double movement by placing down those unneeded ritual cards. I put them in the deck to keep the deck cost low, because remember, you need to keep your deck cost under your opponent's. So in theory, I could have a stronger deck against mine, but it's not necessary. Still trying to get that dragon. It's the only downside to having a deck with very few monsters, is you will occasionally have spurts like this in a duel where you just do not draw monsters. Another Meteor Dragon. Let's get rid of Dark Energy and Meteor Dragon. Shadow Eyes. That'd be any male monster that moves to defense mode will get put back into attack mode. That wouldn't be enough. Even a Blue Eyes would be fine right now. Alright, 18 cards left in the deck, and okay, so it's any card that goes into defense mode. I've got a Blue Eyes White Dragon, but I can't really do anything with it. I'd need 2 dragon treasures. Somewhat, I'd prefer that. I'd prefer to have the Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field. Not only that, she attacked an Earth monster, so that's a Spellbind. Since Harpy Lady Sisters is a Wind type, so that will buy me another turn, at least. And I can send Blue Eyes into attack. Ooh, Cursebreaker. Ah, Cursebreaker. Alright. Ah, I've already moved Blue Eyes. Let's put Construct of Mask down. Wait, hang on. I could win in mountain terrain with Dragon Treasure. Ah. Yeah, I've just noticed that now. I read Blue Eyes attack and blatantly forgot that it has terrain advantage. Alright, she can't get past Blue Eyes. Let's get rid of Harpy Lady Sisters. Now we should be able to pretty much march forward and win. Yeah, for literally the third duelist of this storyline, Mai's a stupidly hard duelist. Like, no starter deck is going to be able to beat a 3950 attack. Right, finally we've got Red Eyes. There goes Shadow of Eyes. Let's move Red Eyes in to range where she can attack it. Put down another Blue Eyes. See, like, most of my cards in mountain terrain are going to be around 3,500, 4,000. It is going to make the game quite easy. I think that might be game. Yeah. Alrighty. Land for Harpy Lady. Let's do it right. Alright, there's another 2 together. There's Harpy. Alright. Oh, you are kidding me. You have actually got to be kidding me. Yep, that be this game, especially with those reels. Alright, so from here you go to Dover, you then go out to the middle of the sea, where you are then challenged by Mako. Sorry, a bit of dust on my controller. So Mako's not too difficult. He does have a few good monsters in his deck, but nothing that's really gonna be any bother to us. Yeah, he's got his career sheen. I think he might have an Aqua Dragon. Or he can at least fuse an Aqua Dragon. Alright, Taquaminus and Spring of Rebirth. That Taquaminus would be 2,500, so it's actually pretty high. I can't remember if Meteor Black Dragon is Earth or Dark. It's neither, it's fire. Oh, I thought it was an Earth type, or a Dark type. So Mako's not going to get anything above 4,000 attack. Oh, Taquaminus is in the graveyard. The only bad thing with Meteor Black Dragon is it being fire, it will get spellbound after every attack from Mako. Alright, let's get rid of that, and that, and that. The blue eyes, you obtain the blue eyes from the graveyard reels. You can also redeem a code to get Blue Eyes White Dragon as well, which is surprising because usually he's not obtainable by code in Yu-Gi-Oh games. So they were a bit more generous in this one. Yeah, I got one from the code, I got the other 3 from the graveyard reels. Getting 3 cards lined up. Alright, that's a monster. That's a light. So obviously 2 dragons with 2,400 attack. Should be over in either 1 or 2 turns. Kurun. Yeah. That'll be another spellbound though. Blue eyes in. Yeah, Meteor Black Dragon's gonna get spellbound from any attack that he does against Mako. Managed to bait him. Actually, Sorry, Meteor Black Dragon, but you're no longer needed. So let's play Mountain. Get him in range for an attack. Man-Eating Black Shark, that's a card that I've used quite a lot in this game as well when I'd use my water deck. Aqua decks, or not specifically Aqua type, but water monsters in deck, water monsters in general, sorry, it's generally the best deck that I've found. Kirishine. 2 Kirishines. 3, almost. There are a few cards I do need to get from the graveyard reels. So after the Strait of Dover, you go into Balloon. Is that how you say it? Balloon or something, I think. Onto Joey, who is not very difficult either. I don't know why they put my third. They should have put my, like, just before Yugi. Mai is harder than Yugi, so... Okay, so Joey... Invigoration. Invigoration's like a backup in case Meteor Dragon is the only monster about and it needs to power up. Alright, so that's a Judgment that's on the field. Oops. Even Meteor Dragon is now stronger than its Meteor Black Dragon by base attack. Like, that's how ridiculous the Dragon deck is. Like, that's how powerful you can get this deck in terms of, like, how hard it hits. I mean, you could make a more convoluted strategy with weaker dragon monsters, but where's the fun in that? It's more fun to just beat your opponent. Just beat him up using really, really strong cards. Alright, well that'll be a loss because he's left his deck leader in range. Yeah, the AI on this game's whack. Like, I don't think the AI was ever programmed to think that you would launch your deck leader forward in the first turn. It probably thinks that you are going to stay put for the first few turns and move your cards forward. But for me, that takes too long. If you get Slot Machine's deck leader high enough, you can get extra slot advantages. For those who don't know, that still play this game to this day. Even though I think this game was released in 2002 or 2003, something like that. Maybe 04. 04 sounds too late. So, you know, it's nearly a 20-year-old game, but it's still... This is a concept of Yu-Gi-Oh! That is like... This is a real missed opportunity because this style of gameplay for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is actually really cool. I've never not enjoyed playing this game. Just because it's so different from the regular format. I haven't played Master... actually, I have played Master Duel once before, but I didn't really like it. I like Legacy of the Duelists. That's pretty good. You get to play through all the story. I would like to see a custom story Yu-Gi-Oh game come back. Like what Forbidden Memories was. Forbidden Memories had like a cool story and everything behind it. So, yeah, Forbidden Memories was always one of my favourite games to play for Yu-Gi-Oh! There was one on Game Boy Advance. Was it Duel Academy? It was based on Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I can't remember the exact name of it, but that one wasn't too bad. Forbidden Memories was very vanilla Yu-Gi-Oh! But I still like that game. Alright, that is a monster at least. So. But no, Legacy of the Duelist is really good. Nintendo Switch or PS4, I think it's. Okay, that's just bad AI. His deck leader gives a strength advantage to same type, but Soldier of Stone's 1300, so that's just bad AI. Here. Get rid of those two. We'll spoil me dark. Okay, let's put Yugioh Dragon here. Electric Snake. That gains 1,000 points if it's battling a machine monster. How much would that give him? 7, 3, 5, so 1,000, 1,500. He would be 100 points off. I could do no, hang on. My brain isn't braining, so. It's fine to put Red Eyes there, even though he's surrounded by Crush. When I draw a Mountain, I can get rid of the Crush terrain. Yeah, I hate duels that have Crush terrain on the field. They take forever. Oh, there's a Mountain. So let's get rid of them. Yeah, on this game, I hate how they have to like select all their cards to like end the turn. I don't know why it has to be a thing, but it does. On this. Magic card. Alright. We can use Mountain here, that's still fine. We'll open up some pathways to use Deck Leader and Red Eyes is going to do a ton of damage to this. Ah, it's a Blast Juggler. Oh, that's alright. That's going to explode and take out my Red Eyes Black Dragon. So, alright, let's put Blue Eyes down. So now that we've got a pathway to the Deck Leader, he should... No, he probably won't last too much longer. That will move his Deck Leader, won't it? Yeah, Dimension Hole. Which doesn't... he's still got those Crushed Terrains in front of him. Alright, that's a monster. He may attack me. So that would end the duel. I've drawn another mountain, so that will almost put him in range. Plenty of mountain terrain. Meteor Dragon is right at the Deck Leader. What's that effect on this? Run in and face up. Oh, effect of all power cards are boosted an additional 200 points. Is that the same for... it must be new ones. Alright. I think that's a monster. Yep, Yugioh. Good win. Takes a while to beat him sometimes, but it's not too bad. Very nice, he might gain an ability. Alright. Yugioh. Invigoration. There we go, there's two. Oh. I've done that like 3 times this run. I've been 1 off of getting 3 in a row. Jasper Dice Tutor. This is one of the most annoying duelists you will ever face. He's blocked off by labyrinth terrain to start off with. And his goal is to summon Exodia. Mountain, that's a good card to draw first. Actually, let's get rid of Invigoration as well. Yeah, Mountain's really good. That'll give me boosted speed when I'm coming through this area. Luckily up here we've got mountain terrain up as well. So the problem with him, Jasper Dice Tutor, as he's called in this, he has cards that will spellbind you. His whole strategy is to just stall until he can try and summon Exodia. So yeah, he's a little bit like Seeker in the original Yu-Gi-Oh series. Let's get duration. Yeah, he's a lot like Seeker from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle City arc, so that could be the first piece of Exodia. He can summon it pretty quickly sometimes, so you gotta try and beat him pretty quick. Alright, let's put one Blue Eyes down. He's got cards like Illusionist, Faceless Mage. He's got cards like Infinite Dismissals, stuff like that. Anything he can use to stall your advance. As you see, is that a Gravity Bind? It is a Gravity Bind. That'll eternally spellbind my Blue Eyes White Dragon. So unless I draw Curse Breaker, I will just run that Blue Eyes over with another one. And then advance in. So, Solomon Moto, or Jasper Dice Tutor as he's called on this, he's basically got nothing to attack you with. Like, he does have a few monsters in his deck, but none of them are of any strength. There's that Curse Breaker. I'm going to set that Curse Breaker behind to follow my Blue Eyes, because it's likely that he will have something else that will spellbind me for either 3 turns or eternally. If it's 1 turn, that's okay. 3 turns, you don't really want to wait 3 turns. Just desserts. Yeah, he's got that in his deck as well. However, we're almost in his stronghold. We're knocking on the door. So he'll send them along as his AI is programmed to try and block the corridors. It's Curtain of the Dark Ones. That's a spellbind effect. Only for a turn though, that's not too bad. And we've got a backup dragon if we need it, which I don't think we will. Blue Eyes should be able to do this on his own. He should be fine. Another one. He can very well win with just desserts if he really wants to. Might get rid of that mountain. Yeah, he's a very cheap duelist as well. He'll employ some very cheap tactics to try to get a win. What was it? Yellow Luster Shield. Alright, we're knocking on the door of his fortress. He's gonna have to run it. This is the only thing. He barricades himself within this defense, but then he's got nowhere to run, so So once you're knocking on his door, that's it. Another yellow lost his shield. So to summon Yugioh on this, you need Yugioh's head as a deck leader, and you need to put all of his pieces around him. So Yugioh is actually quite difficult to summon on this. Oh, Alright, Time Seal will spellbound the highest attack monster on the field eternally as well. Good thing I have that Curse Breaker. Oh, you were kidding me. Alright, no, let's just bump out Blue Eyes then. And with 4,000 attack, I only need one shot on his deck leader to knock him out. And because he doesn't know what the monster is, he might attack it or something, or he might not. So this is why stall decks don't work. Because if anything happens to your defensive stronghold, you're finished. And usually with a stall deck, it's very difficult to make a strong enough stronghold to resist. Alright, that will take care of him. The fastest way to beat Jasper Dice Tutor on this game is to use a Labyrinth tank. Just go straight through the Labyrinth terrain, either that or a Wall Shadow or something. Just go straight through the Labyrinth wall. Ah, finally. Alright. After all that, to finally get 3 in a row and get a Gemini Elf. Alright, let's move on to Bakura. Gemini Elf. I don't remember what Gemini Elf does. I do have a reincarnation as well. Nothing. Like, why is that even in the graveyard reels? Seven Colored Fish, Kirishine, and Bolter's Cargo. Well, it seems to like a Umi theme. Don't need any of them though. I've got 9 Kirishines. Alrighty, let's knock out Bakura. He's not too difficult. He does have a few crush terrains around, but that's not too much of an issue against him. Because Bakura will actually try and mount some sort of offense against you while he tries to gain his 50 life points per turn from his deck leader. But no, Bakora's, he doesn't have any strong monsters. I think he might have maybe like a, what's that, 2000 plant. Road Spectre of Dunnuth or something, I think it's called. I think he might have one of them in his deck, but apart from that, he hasn't really got anything. There we go, Red Eyes is looking very, very good. So I just need him to move that card out of the way. Dark World Thorns, alright, well that will now get destroyed from crushed terrain. Wait, no it won't, it'll go back to 1200, 1300. Does he have a point boost as well? I'll use a different strategy on this one. This is a strategy which I call the defense to attack method. I'll put Red Eyes in defense like that, so he will hopefully attack my defense position Red Eyes, hemorrhage his life points, and then he will be prone to attack on the next turn. So that's 1700 attacking, 3100 defense, which, as you see, loses him a lot of life points. And if we draw any more equip cards, there's a mountain as well. So there we go, we won't even have to lose our Red Eyes Black Dragon. So Red Eyes will get an extra 400, yeah. What in the world did you just activate? Spellbind specific enemy type. Are you kidding me? Can he spellbind any dragon monster that attacks? Well, I don't want you getting my invigoration. Oh. I didn't know that his Dark Plant had that ability. Well, this duel suddenly becomes a lot more interesting. Huh. Well, that gives me an idea. I wonder what if there's a mechanic behind what type, if it's random at the start of the game or if it's like a consistent type. Oops. That's why it's not a good idea to leave your equip cards around on the field, because the enemies can pick them up, but that shouldn't matter. Alright, I'm going to put down Red Eyes. Then I'm going to activate Call of the Haunted. So yeah, that will wake my other Red Eyes Black Dragon up from its spellbound. Put that to defense. I'll implore that tactic again. The attack and defense method to reduce his life points. Jeez, that was a real twist we had in this duel with him having that deck leader ability. Barrel Lily. That'll get rid of another chunk of life points. Let's move Red Eyes in. He's got Dark World Thorns approaching. So what I'll do is I'll defense mode Blue Eyes. Actually, I can leave it in attack, actually. And hopefully he'll attack it with his Dark World Thorns. That'll knock out the rest of his life points. Oh, a bit of a twist in the duel, but we got through it. Probably a good thing I had that Call of the Haunted card. I didn't think I'd ever actually use it. These fans. I had 3 Barrel Lilies on the bottom row there, so if I had a slot machine with that deck leader ability, I still would have got a card. Alrighty, we are up to Yugi. Yugi's not very difficult, to be honest. Good starting hand when you get Mountain. So Yugi, he does have a Mirror Force in his deck, which is quite annoying. You do have to be careful of that. Otherwise you will find all of your attack position monsters going to the graveyard. So the only real thing that I'm worried about with Yugi is that Mirror Force card, him using it, but so what we'll do, let's put Red Eyes over to here, put Hinatama there, let's put Meteor Dragon here. Let's get him poised to attack. So the Dragon deck for Kyber's, Simon McMoran's side, the Dragon deck, the only duelist that it might lose to is, in theory, would be those Manawins, the last duelists. Now I'm going to push Hinatama here. Let's see what that card was. That was a Curse Broker. Let's move Meteor Dragon in. I don't think he'll have Mirror Force now. So, alright, his deck leader's pretty much already boxed in. Got nowhere to go. Shift won't do anything. It's got something to do with monster movement along the field. You know, I might actually be able to checkmate him. Yep, any card will do. He has no summoning space, therefore he will lose. I think I only had one or two of them, so could use another one. There's a Gaia. Alright, with Yugi beaten, the next stage is you have all of the White Rose cards, you return to the Stonehenge with Kyber, and you will face one of the Manawins. Again, I don't remember which one it is you fight on which side, so I will do Chakras one for this, and I'll do Skull Knight for the other one. Like I said, I can't remember which one was which, for which arc, but it doesn't matter. The other one's harder because the middle of his field is all crushed terrain. So yeah, these Manawin duelists are really, really cheap. They will use Ryoku's, they'll use Raigekis, they'll use Dark Holes to get rid of an Invigoration. But that's what I mean, they're very, very cheap duelists that use stupid, overpowered cards instead of trying to duel the strategy. So, I mean, to be fair, I haven't got much strategy myself other than just send in beat 'em ups. So, start with Red Eyes. Alright, we'll put Mountain on the field, that'll give Red Eyes bigger boost of movement as well. And I'm going to plan to put my deck leader there, because that's Or whichever way his deck leader runs. Yeah. Alright, that's a Ryoku, and that's another Ryoku. See, this is what I mean with this duelist. I've lost 3,000 life points, and he's probably got a... he's probably got a tremendous fire in his hand as well, which will end the duel. Meaning, whatever that card is, it's probably got about 5,000 attack points as well. It's a Meteor Dragon. See, like, you really got to move quick to beat this guy, because if he uses two Ryokus like that and he uses a tremendous fire, the duel's over. Alright, let's not take any chances here. Let's just summon Meteor Black Dragon. And let's get rid of him. He's got nothing in his graveyard slot except Meteor Dragon. Alright, so that would usually be one arc of the game done. You then walk back to your timeline. Kaiba gives you like a little pin as part of the story. Like, it's just in the little cutscenes. The cutscenes on this are actually really average. There's not much in them. On the next arc, we will side with Yugi. And the first duelists you will encounter, you'll go back to Milford Haven. You'll go down to France here with Yugi. You'll get back on the boat, you'll come up here, you'll go here, and you will have the option of fighting Weevil or Rex Raptor. Both of them are pretty weak duelists. It's actually easier, like game-wise, to start against Kaiba. So side with Simon McLaurin, because then you get these two duelists at the start. Not only that, you can also get from Weevil, if you get like a petite moth or a lava moth or something, and then get Cocoon of Evolution, you can get access to Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, which is a pretty good card. Alright, let's see if we draw another equip card off this one. Well, his monster shouldn't be that powerful, so let's put that in defense and do the defense attack strategy just to speed the duel up. Especially for these early ones, because they just take more time than what they should. Big insect. He'll attack my defense and lose 1300. Alright, so he's got 900 left. Now I'm just going to plant Red Eyes, or that's the only thing about this deck, is all the monsters require high summoning costs, so you have to wait a turn to summon another one onto the field. put the other blue eyes down. Let's knock him out. Alright. We'll knock him out next turn. That might be able to get him to survive another turn. He's got a few monsters to the field, but Weevil very rarely gets anything over 3,000 unless he gets his perfectly ultimate Great Moth onto the field. Because he didn't use his double spacing, I know that's not strong enough. Okay. Tama, let's see, is that a monster? It is. You only get 3 summoning points per turn, so... Alright, now that's in attack mode, that's got him vulnerable. Alright, this could do it. Did Blue Eyes get an ability? He did not. There we go, game. And next we will move on to Rex Raptor. He's generally who I fight next when I'm playing on this side. Red Eyes has been promoted. So the promotions, when you gain more and more of them, your deck leader will start to get more abilities. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the mechanics are. The more you use the card, the more it goes up. When you win battles with it, I think that adds to it. If the card gets destroyed, it does lose points for its deck leader count. I know that, so... Alright, so Rex Raptor, his strongest card is Brachio Raiders at 2200. 2700 if he's in the wasteland terrain. But we have drawn Mountain on the first turn, so that's pretty good. Let's advance it a little bit. What did he throw out? Tomosaurus probably. Track it on the North Graveyard. Oops. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, he'll destroy it now. Two-headed King Rex. Let's hold. Draw him in a bit more. Great if that Blue Eyes was a Red Eyes. Alright, let's advance on him. what we'll do, we'll advance Blue Eyes up this way. When we draw Red Eyes, we'll advance Red Eyes up that way. Red Eyes would probably have enough to almost knock out the rest of his life points. Meteor Dragon. Well, that's not good. We'll have more than 2,000. No, it is a Trachodon. Got all the equip cards I need for Red Eyes. Power increase, but unless it's Brachioratus, it's not going to be able to destroy Blue Eyes. There's Mirror Wall. Get rid of Mirror Wall, because I don't want that activating. Not for this opponent. Practical. Oh, that's got 3,000 defense. No, it doesn't. I was thinking of Sword Arm of Dragon. Would have had over 3,000. Alright, we're basically deadlocked here. I'll keep Blue Eyes chasing him around, and you know what? I'm going to send my deck leader that way. And hopefully soon we will draw Red Eyes. And I'll send him up this corridor because that's where his deck leader's going to run to. Oh, okay, no, he's going to run the other way. Usually he runs to the far corridor. Well, if that's the case, he's going to get himself trapped in. Sword Arm of Dragon, which he has left in attack mode for some stupid reason. That could have defended him as well. The Dark Energy. I've got all the Red Eyes equip cards. Yeah, he ran his deck leader straight into a corner. And he now has to get rid of Trachodon. Alright, let's keep moving Blue Eyes in. Let's get rid of a Dark Energy just to... I'll put a Dark Energy on the field just to be able to draw 2 cards instead of 1. Usually duels with Rex Raptor don't go for this many turns. Usually he's beaten by now. Got the Crawling Dragon. Blue Eyes will do. And he is now sandwiched in between 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. And with nowhere to go, He will now lose on this turn because he will be checkmated. There's Yugioh. Should have used his equip card on that. Oh, that's checkmate. He won't be able to summon. He's lost all of his summoning space, so therefore he will declare a loss. Yugioh is actually the strongest dinosaur in this game. There he is. Yeah, 2200, and he's the strongest dinosaur. So the dinosaur run might actually be quite difficult, because I think the next strongest dinosaur is Sword Arm of Dragon, or Practical maybe. But there's not many of them, there's not many strong ones. So after beating Rex, usually I go up here to fight Bandit Keith. He's not too difficult, especially if you're using an Aqua deck. If you turn the field to Umi, Keith will lose 500 points and your deck will gain 500. So, but we're not using an Umi deck, we're using a Dragon deck, but it still shouldn't be an issue. Defeating Bandit Keith. These machine types, some of them be Earth. I don't want to leave Invigoration laying about. Okay. Alright, we've got Blue Eyes. So Keith, I think he does have a Blast Juggler in his deck, which is kind of annoying. He does have Barrel Dragon. A Dragon Treasure on him as well. About 4,000 points. Could have used the defend to attack method there, and he would have lost all of his life points. If he attacks my defense position Blue Eyes at that strong, he would have lost more than 1,600. It is a very effective method on this game to do. Put a monster in defense and then wait for them to attack it, then flip around and attack back. Alright, Mountain, we'll put Blue Eyes in range. So his deck leader will have to move. At 4,500, none of the traps will work on Blue Eyes either, or none that will destroy him. What was that? Machine Conversion Factory. Alright, Blue Eyes is in range again to attack. Meteor Dragon will do. Even his strongest monsters won't be able to knock that out. Down goes Pendulum Machine. I think he's got Launcher Spider. Launcher Spider would have won that, still being in wasteland terrain. But now that Meteor Dragon is back in the mountains, there's a Red Ice for a backup if it is needed, which it probably isn't going to be. do that? Let's just put it to Meteor Black Dragon. And let's see if he'll attack it himself. Oh, there's that bloody Blast Juggler. But he will probably attack Meteor Black Dragon with his face-down defense. Yeah. That'll do the rest of his life points. See, there you go, Red Eyes got demoted. That's because it got destroyed without doing anything, so... Slot machine. Slot machine. Let me get the other one. Yay! 3 in a row. Alright. Gorgon's Eye. Wow. I think I do have Gorgon's Eye already, but Gorgon's Eye is a stupid card on this. Like, it's actually stupid how powerful Gorgon's Eye is. Alright, so now we would usually go to Labyrinth Tamer. Gorgon's Eye, I thought I had one already. Permanent trap that triggers when an enemy card completes its move into defense position, cancels the enemy's card, and eternally spellbinds it. So pretty much anything that goes into defense mode, bang, dead, stoned. So yeah, Gorgon's Eye is like an exceptionally powerful card. Now, Labyrinth Ruler, I hate dueling. His field is horrible. He will also attempt to sort of like barricade himself in. Yeah, he's not a fun duel. This one can take a long time. So what he'll do is he'll move to here, and then he'll try and play a labyrinth wall there, and basically just box himself in. You have to go the whole perimeter of the map just to get to him. Alright, that's a useful card. Yeah, he'll sit right there, and he will just box himself in. Or he'll attempt to, at least. Right, let's get rid of that little crush terrain. So yeah, his idea is to actually box himself in using a labyrinth wall card and have that crush terrain so you can't get in to attack him. That's the goal that he's after. That little crush terrain there. And basically what he'll do is, not with that card, a little bit later, what he'll do, he'll set a card there that's over 1500 attacks, so even if you walk through the crush terrain, you wouldn't be able to destroy what he'd laid down. Will I summon Blue Eye's Ultimate Dragon during this run? Maybe. Maybe I'll summon it against Kyber. The good thing though is that he doesn't often play a lot of cards on the field, so he'll actually get through his turns relatively quick, which is nice. Alright, let's power up Red Eyes and send him the other way. I do have another mountain in my deck if I need to get past that crushed terrain. Alright, so what we'll do is let's throw Blue Eyes into attack. Get rid of... I hope that was a Labyrinth Wall. No, Gate Guardian Ritual. Alright, so now he's going to have to try and run. Alright, that'll probably be a Labyrinth tank. From here, Red Eyes should be fine. No, it's a dungeon worm. Even so, no much for Red Eyes. And what's going to happen is Red Eyes is going to hit that spot before his deck leader will, and eventually his deck leader is just going to be cornered. To the point where he has decided not even to move again. He's conceded the duel. Let's knock him out. So finally we got a fast one against Labyrinth Tamer. If he puts the Labyrinth Wall and he boxes himself in, he can actually take quite a while to beat. There's two. Okay, either from here, Pegasus or Isle of Man with Ishtar. Ishtar is a lot easier than Pegasus. Pegasus is quite difficult because he's got a lot of nasty trap cards. He's also got a few of those like Tremendous Fires and Ukazis and stuff like that in his deck as well. Alright, let's hope for a mountain. So Ishtar, she doesn't really have anything of power. She's got a lot of aqua types. Well, we know that's probably a monster. Mirror Wall. She has Mirror Wall? I did not know she has Mirror Wall. Alright, that's kind of bad actually. I will have to get rid of that. Yeah, so Mirror Wall will halve your attack on every attack that you make. And yeah, arguably the most overpowered card in the game. For just this turn, let's do this. Alright, get rid of Mirror Ball. Because we can't have that laying around on the field. It means I will have to take a hit, but that's alright. Like I said, she doesn't really have any strong monsters, so we should be fine. And we can just backstep. Although getting a monster would be handy. Alrighty. Yeah, what was that? Shadow of Eyes. Good, there's Red Eyes, so let's play him. And because she used that mirror wall, I am going to employ the defense attack strategy. Yeah, that's right. Penguin Soldier can move 2 spaces, can't it? Aqua Terrain. Jeez, I will have to be a little bit careful here. Well, nothing gets a movement bonus in crushed terrain, so it should be fine. And it can't be over 1500 attacks, so... Again, same strategy. The defensive life point attack strategy. She should attack Blue Eyes this turn. Alright, she'll be poised to be beaten next turn upon attacking that baby dragon. Just like that, the duel, even though she advanced and attacked me more times, just one little thing like that can end you a duel on this, because you only have 4,000 life points, which isn't a lot. So, alright, into the reels. The boulder tortoise, shadow rise. Boulder tortoise. Boulder tortoise. And boulder tortoise. Alright, what do we get? Barrel rock. Barrel rock's not really that good. Alright, next duelist is Pegasus. And 400 wins. Let's do a reincarnation as well. So Barrel Rock can enter labyrinth squares and transform the occupied space into normal terrain, so he can destroy labyrinth, which is kind of useful actually. Slot machine, let's reincarnate him. I've got 9 of him, so deep sea shark. Neck hunter and bottom dweller. Both fish monsters, which isn't actually too bad, because when I do a fish run, I'm probably going to need an extra deep sea shark, because there's not very many fish monsters on this game, so that's actually quite a useful reincarnation for what I'm doing. I do always save before Pegasus. He is a very, very tricky duelist. Doesn't give you a rose card in the game. But yeah, he is a very nasty duelist. He will use some very, very, very effective trap cards. I don't have a Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, unfortunately. So Pegasus has stuff like spellbinding circles, yeah, all that sort of jazz. So it is actually a strategy with Pegasus to actually go in with your magic cards like this first and try and clear them out and find out where his monsters are. Yugioh, alright. Let's drop that back. Let's get Blue Eyes out with this. I don't know if Pegasus has mind read ability like he does in other Yu-Gi-Oh games on this. Let's find out. Because he wanted to attack, so... he chooses not to. Alright, that's definitely a monster as well. Maybe he does have mind read ability then, because he didn't attack with Yugioh. What's Yugioh's effect on this? Let's move Blue Eyes in. Let's move that fake trap up. Alright, let's summon Red Eyes. Let's put Red Eyes on this side though. Send him in from that direction. Hopefully before Pegasus gets too many of those trap cards in the field. But knowing Pegasus, he's already got some on there. Either that or Mesmeric Control is another one that he uses. So Mesmeric Control will drop your attack points by 800, which still leaves Blue Eyes with quite a bit of power, to be honest. Alright, let's get Mountain in there. Get rid of his Toon Terrain. He's basically got nowhere to run. Yeah, he must have mind read ability on this game as well, because he knows what cards he can attack and what he can't. There's Blue Eyes. And he has left Nirutori in attack mode, so let's do that some damage. Alright, Blue Eyes is active next turn. Let's drop Red Eyes in. Put Blue Eyes right up to the deck leader. This one now. Let's move a fake trap here. Alright, we're in striking range of his deck leader. Red Eyes is attacking as well. He's pretty much got nowhere to go. Although he could summon a Toon monster, like Toon Summon Skull or something, but I don't think it'll be enough. What was that? Change of Heart. Ugh. Alright, there we go, he's boxed. Swordstalker will gain 100 points for every one of your monsters in the graveyard. We'll also spellbind him. It's annoying. Alright, let's put Blue Eyes there. Let's move Red Eyes in. We may momentarily be able to run. Let's keep chasing him down. Blue Eyes is in the way. Is that a monster? No, it was a magic card. And it was a Tomb Lord. Let's put the third Blue Eyes down. I've got 3 Blue Eyes on the field for the first time. I don't have my Dragon Ritual. I wouldn't use it anyway, so... Alright, let's move Red Eyes in. Let's just end him. So yeah, he's a tricky duelist, especially when you're early in the game and you don't have a lot of cards. He can be a very, very unfriendly duelist to play against. I remember it took me a long time to get my first win against him. Oh, there's another Megamorph there too. Might try and get that. So let's do it with Megamorph. Cool. Megamorph. Stuff Illusionist. Megamorph will give 300 points to every monster. So it's a useful card. Alright, with Pegasus beaten, we can then go down from here and we can fight Darkness Ruler. We do also have Bones or Necromancer to beat. Bones, even though his deck cost isn't that high, he is actually quite a dangerous duelist. Same with Darkness Ruler. He's got a lot of trap cards as well. I'd say Bones is actually easier than Darkness Ruler, but Darkness Ruler also has one of those strategies of trying to delay and trying to wrap themselves in defense, which just doesn't work. I'll play that with the intention of not using it. Alright, that's a very good card to get in this. Once you take away his Darkness Field, he loses a lot of his power. From here, Meteor Dragon. Do they both fuse to Meteor Black Dragon? They don't. Let's send him in. And that's actually why I sent him in. Was to get rid of one of those trap cards. I might take a hit, but that's fine. Did he just move next to... I know it's spellbound, but still. Puts me in range to attack him. He's lucky. I do, however, have a Curse Breaker, which will now it ends a turn of Meteor Dragon, but now it's in range to attack. Times that will spellbind my Meteor Dragon again. But that's fine, because now he can't use that on my Blue Eyes White Dragon. Which, if he has nothing to stop its attack, that is the duel. Yeah, what he tries to do, he tries to get sort of closer to the middle of the field with his deck leader, and then all around his deck leader he'll make just a perimeter of trap cards, and with a King of Yami Makai or something just floating around. Let's try and get Shadow Spell. Yay. Pretty sure I've already got 3 Shadow Spells, but anyway, doesn't matter. Alright, let's head over to Bones. Bones uses zombie monsters, if you didn't already figure that out. His deck is kind of dangerous. He can use Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts, and gain 100 points per turn. He does have that in his deck. His other zombie monsters are more around like the 1,000 to 1,500 mark. If you jump him early, he'll have no space really to run and play his cards. He plays them in a real convoluted way as well. Alright, that's probably a Wood Remains or a... No, it's an Armored Zombie. So Bones, his deck leader also has increased strength for same type, so... There's Blue Eyes. I want to try and pull that zombie out of the... Yeah, there we go. Next turn, he should play that zombie forward 1 more space. And he'll advance like this and try and use that wasteland pathway. I'm going to employ the defensive life point attack method. To be fair, Bones is a really boring duelist. Right, he will just throw forth some beat 'em up zombie, and that'll be that. Bones will even move monsters that can't win, like next to your monsters that are stronger than it. He's a bit of a bad AI. Well, whatever he just powered up can have a Curse Breaker. The zombie deck on this would be quite interesting to do as well. There's Red Eyes. Let's put him down. Alright, that'll be game. So yeah, when you can summon dragons that have this much strength, a lot of the opponents, they don't last long. Alrighty, into the rules. It's just a couple of... oops. Just a... bugger it. You unfortunately don't get the extra card if you get all fake traps. Alright, so with Bones done, we can then head over to Bosworth Field. As when you get to this stage, Yugi will invade England. Richard Slysheen of York is a very easy duelist. So at this point you would have all the Rose cards. Yugi will invade England, or Henri Tudor as his name is. And Pegasus also joins him as well. He turns on Seto. Let's go for that. So Richard Slysheen of York, he only really has warrior monsters and not very strong ones either. And he will just throw everything into attack. That's his whole strategy. Alright, so yeah, Richard Slysheen is based off a real historical person. Alright, that is definitely a monster. Let's move that forward. And let's bring forth the Blue-Eyed White Dragon. Against a Battle Ox. Alright, so his deck leader is now gonna have to run. He has Judge Man, he has an Emperor's Judge. That's a really, really stupid move. Let's see if that's a monster or a magic card. I thought it would be a magic card because he played it back on the first turn. What was it? That's a trap hole. 4,000 and below. So he could have destroyed my Blue Eyes with it if I attacked him. Alright, let's move that over. And with Blue Eyes. He is actually in range to attack me as well. Well, he was, not anymore. Yep. Activate Mountain. Yeah, he could have summoned the warrior monster in that meadow and he would have had double movement to attack me, but he's... I mean... oh, well, he can't attack me now. Now that he's surrounded by mountains, he's lost his advantage. His deck leader is in range from my Blue Eyes White Dragon. You know what, Red Eyes... you know what, Meteor Black Dragon can have a run. Down goes another Lava Battle Guard, and let's knock out his deck leader. Alright, next will be Seto, and then the last Manawan. Ooh, another promotion for Blue Eyes. Alright, Legendary Sword. Alright, so with Richard beaten, we will go to the Stonehenge, where we will face Seto, and then the Skull Knight version of Mana 1. Alrighty. Mountain, that's what I want for here. It benefits Kyber as well, but it benefits me more. Yeah, I'll put Meteor Dragon down. And what's he got? Sky Dragon. Ooh, good card. He's got boost for same type friendliness. Wait, no, he doesn't. Or was I just not? I use a Dragon Treasure along with boost, yeah. Oh well. So yeah, he moves his deck leader into that little cranny there. I locked his prayer there to avoid that from advancing. But with the Blue Eyes White Dragon set to come on in the field. That could be a trap card. Also need more summoning points. Me and Kyber pretty much have the same strategy. Summon a strong dragon and go beat him up. So he'll come around the perimeter like that, but won't matter now. Blue Eyes comes to the field. You know what, I'll leave it there for him to attack. Because he might move that other face down into a spot where I can attack it. Aha, Kyber, you are not the only one who possesses a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, the destroying trap cards won't work. My Blue Eyes defeats his Blue Eyes. Back into the mountain. I have another Blue Eyes in my hand. There's my Ultimate Dragon Ritual too. I haven't summoned Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in this run yet. I can't do it against Manolin, he'll beat me before I get it to the field. Kaiser Dragon as well. Let's put Red Eyes and that down. So I can get rid of the threat coming along here. Since I've got the other Blue Eyes in my hand, you know, I might do it. I might summon Blue Eyes Ultimate. Just for the fun of it. Alright, let's get Red Eyes to chase back and shut off that direction. Let's put Blue Eyes there so he can't jump me with anything. After all, he does have Blue Eyes White Dragons in his deck. Just one shot for that will be enough to knock me out if it's a mountain, so be a little bit careful. Alright, let's get rid of that Gate Guardian ritual. Let's put Red Eyes in. We'll leave Blue Eyes there. Let's expand out that way. Alright, Red Eyes will start smashing its way through that direction. Is that swordsman from a foreign land? Crap. That'll destroy Red Eyes. And put my deck leader here so I can't get attacked. Now, Swordsman from a Foreign Land is actually debated as the worst Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time. In the actual game, it requires 5 turns for that destroy effect to take effect, and by then it's not even really worth. I'm gonna have to send in my second Blue Eyes White Dragon here. That's Blue Eyes White Dragon against Blue Eyes White Dragon. Well, I won't be able to summon the ultimate dragon now. Because I've lost one of mine. Kaiba's lost 2 of his. But even so, summoning the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon on this to give up 3 Blue Eyes of 3000 attack for one that's got 4500, which you can very easily get something back, like with that strength. It just isn't worth summoning it. Hourglass of Life. He's just lost 2800 points, and that will be the deal. No, couldn't summon Ultimate Dragon, but that's fine. Alright, well I don't want a Fake Trap. Yeah, Kaiser Dragon. Dragon Treasure and Legendary Sword. Alright, one more duelist to go before we have beaten the game with a dragon only deck. So he's here. Skull Knight, Manawin. And 405 wins, so let's do a reincarnate. We have too many Kaiser Dragons. So 30,000 Year White Turtle. Gyaktenno Megami. And Great Mammoth of Goldfine. Again. Strongest zombie monster. Strongest fairy monster, and decent aqua. Only had one of them too, that turtle. My cat has just entered the lounge room where I'm playing. Don't scratch my couch. He wants to jump on me. Alright, last duel. Hi. He's been rolling in dirt again. It's all crusty and sticky and stuff. Alright. I'm hoping for a mountain very early on. Against this duelist, I do make an exception with Mirror because he himself also plays some very dirty cards, so therefore I will fight dirty too. Cat. God, he stinks as well. Yeah, you cat. Black and white tomcat. Actually, you know what? I think my cat might actually be part Siamese. The way his tail sticks up in the air. Well, I've got the cards I need, but that crushed terrain's going to make it difficult. Cat. That's... I assume it'd be a trap card. What's that? Just desserts. Oh. It's a dangerous card, that too. And cat's now trying to lay on top of me. Cute cat. Cat. What was that? Cougar, do you have to stand on me? That's probably a gate dig. Okay, if that's going to keep advancing towards me, I'm going to try and pull that into the meadow terrain and then attack it with blue eyes. Let's get rid of that as well, it's taking up space in my hand. That's now in range for Blue-Eyed White Dragon to attack. Alright, let's get rid of that. I don't know if he will attack, but I am going to try the defense to life point attack method. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a gate dig. No, that's a Karibo. Alright then. Which is also really annoying because that won't incur life point damage. And my mirror ball's about to get destroyed. And I can't move it either. Yeah, Karibo's actually a good card in terms of it not taking life point damage. Oh, yeah. Mirror will still halve the attack on that card. Solomon's Lawbook. That's a card I didn't put into this deck, which I have on other runs. It's a good card, you get to draw your hand again. Karibo will probably advance forward a step again, but I need to go around the perimeter to try to catch him off. Luckily he hasn't drawn a Ryoku yet. We're 9 turns in. Usually he would have by now. Alright, with that other Blue Eyes in the field, he's got another target to attack after. He doesn't advance with Karibo. Let's advance that. Let's get rid of this. Dirt. He's honestly dirt. These Mirror Force Ryokus, like, it's ridiculous. I know that's already had its attack cut in half. Means I also have no problem playing a dirt strategy against him. Should I put Red Eyes on the field now? You know, I think I'll wait a turn. I think I'll wait a turn and try and get another equip card. I'm actually going to try and look to like almost knock him out in one attack. Alright, so well, that's a complete waste of a Raigeki. I don't think the AI knows how to use it properly. Alright, Bright Castle's not any good. I'm just gonna have to play it. I wanted to go one more equip card onto Red Eyes, but I'm not going to be able to. Well, has he got Mind Read as well, does he? I mean, it makes sense to attack it with Karibo because he won't lose life points. Yeah, that's what I mean. The AI doesn't quite know how to use Raigeki. Let's activate one of our mountains here. Now we'll just go on a rampage. Should be able to get rid of most of the crushed terrain. If we play here, let's get rid of that. Well, there goes my mountain. That was a widespread ruin. Which means if, in theory, if he puts his deck leader in the middle, I won't actually be able to attack him. So to win from here, I'm actually going to have to try and get something to attack him. Try and cut him off. I'll just get rid of that Karibo. It's not really worth it though, is it? I mean, I need to get that red eyes out of my hand anyway. You know what, let's just put it there because Karibo's not doing any damage, and if I get rid of Karibo and he's already got 5 monsters on the field, that will give him the opportunity to use Ryoku. Well, that'll give him... That'll put him back to 4,000 life points. Basically, we got to try and get something close enough that we can summon. We're going to have to try and knock him out pretty much in 1 turn. I don't even really want to destroy anything he's got in the field because it looks like he's got his field completely full. He can't actually do anything else. So with that, Red Eyes, no, it's at a gravity bind. Karibo still can't get through, so it's okay. There's a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Actually, you know what? It's restoring. Well, he can't stay there forever. It's going to be a long duel, unfortunately, to end. He shouldn't have anything that can actually do me any damage. Another magic card. What was it? Cosmo Queen's Prayer. Alright, so now we're pretty much just looking to try and get behind that Skull Knight and attack. Everything in that crush terrain are probably magic cards, magic and traps. Well, that's my whole deck gone. Better keep that Curse Breaker in my hand. As I said, if his deck leader moves into that crush terrain, I can't get to him, so... Alright, Blue Eyes is in range. It's part of the game where they have to select every card they have on the field. He is a strange AI, he does usually. Or has he got another Mirror Force on the field? If he had another Mirror Force or a trap card or something, that would have activated. Alright, we will beat him. Just, like, all he had to do was step into that crush terrain, I wouldn't have been able to get to him. Alright, so that is a Dragon Run. It's all over. Solomon's Lawbook, Cosmo Queen's Prayer. That's Kamori Dragon. Solomon's Lawbook. I've got 3 of them now. So that is a Dragon Run. It is a very, very strong type to use in this game. Combined with equip cards, you will pretty much rip through everything in your path. Good run. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are in the world. I hope you're doing well. I will see you in the next video. Farewell.